Hello. Changes to modules random. Yeah, somebody else mentioned. What happened was that was the last thing that I did on that stream, and I just didn't check it in at the end, and therefore it doesn't show up. But it'll be in the next beta. So we're going to continue doing some sound effects stuff, just some light programming that doesn't matter. But I mean, it does matter. It's directly the player experience. But I guess what I'm saying is extremely easy programming. But you know, sometimes that's what we're in the mood for. Extremely easy programming. Okay. Like that's literally all for that item. So I'm just going to put okay. I'm just going to go okay. So we also want to add some sound effects when beams are explicitly turned on and off. I just don't remember. Also, maybe we don't need this anymore. Yeah, we literally don't do this. Let's just delete some of this stuff. Just deleting some code. No big deal. Um, Dude, I can't type. Num synthetic gems. Okay. We might have to have some ice cream tonight because I'm a little hungry. I didn't want to go out and get a giant burger at 9 p.m. We've still got some cherry vanilla ice cream we bought months ago that just has to get taken care of, you know? Just a little. I had some blood tests recently, and I have no sign of insulin resistance or prediabetes or anything like that. So I can have all the ice cream I want for dinner. That's the rule. Months, how did it survive that long? I mean, I just kind of forget about it a lot of the time. Okay. So we deleted some things, but we were looking in this file in the first place because okay, do we have powered? So when this gets set is just all we want to do. I feel like this is going to be the slot. Yeah. Okay. Evaluate one light power state. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. And now I'm going to go in our little email response. I'm going to say, also regarding the discussion from a few weeks ago about having better control over sound effects when beams power on and off. The game is now sending beam on and beam off at the appropriate times, so we should switch the current effects. So rather than manually detecting change in the state variable, we should switch the current effects just to play when these messages are sent. Okay, great. That goes off my list. Okay, let's add sound effects for okay, so this is going to say okay. And prism get that get played on the character entity. Okay. So really, let's just take the W on those, because those are straightforward. And then we will we'll look at this bug report, and then I'll also, I guess I'll look and see if I have any sound stuff. Okay, when we fix this other bug, whatever it is that we will read the paragraph, I will be rewarded by getting to have some ice cream. Okay, so we took the W on those. Now, beam switch, switch beam, beam type, doesn't change when the beam does, when the beam changes. Prior to the beam prism event. Okay, I see. Okay, so let's search for that. Switch beam, beam type. Okay. So this is happening in probably init level. Okay, that's not good. Because when there's an undo, we need to handle that. Okay, update. We're going to make a function. Update sound beam type it. All right. Beam type ambient sound. Let's call it that. Ambient sound type. Okay, one of these days we'll get the right permutation of words. All right. Do we have games? No, this is more like core stuff. Let's just put it here. Whatever. Whatever, dude. The greatest thing about this programming language, one of the things I'm most happy with, is you can just put stuff in whatever file you want, and it's basically fine, and you can organize it better later, and it's basically fine, and you don't have to care, and you don't have to do anything. It's great. Okay. Okay. So so he wanted this before wait, I didn't read the thing. Before beam prism. Yeah. So we're just going to go update beam ambient sound type light. All right, so now we also, though, want to put it in undo because that was not handled as well. We could just do it for literally everything. I don't know if I love that. Let me just try to be sophisticated. So we have do one undo. And we should have like the affected entities somewhere. Like we're recording that. Entities modified by undo. Entities modified. So who uses this? For the editor. Okay. So that means it at least works, right? Apply undo record state. Entities modified. Okay. So in really do one undo, okay. This is a little scary because this is now happening for everything, but what am I doing? I need that ice cream, guys, but I can't have it till this bug is fixed. But the brain function requires, yeah. I'm just going to go allocator is temp. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see what happens. And so we get this. So modified by undo. Oh, dude, what? I guess we don't need the value. We just need the ID. Okay. This is slow, I know, guys. We're on I'm Too Young to Die, right? Like we said. Okay, so we're going to handle that by someone else will have generated an error here. Okay, also, a lot of stuff in post undo reevaluate could be handled here instead, or we can set flags based on whether gems moved, etc. Okay, so in fact, I started making these flags just so we can use them when the time comes. Okay, so for example, so what flags are we going to have? Gem, slot, I don't know. What other stuff? We'll just set that for now. Let's say gem or slot, because we honestly don't care. Okay. We might change that later, who knows. Okay, return 0. And here we're going to do update beam ambient sound type for light. Okay, and then we're going to do that. And we're not using those flags yet. But we're just putting together a picture of what... Not all neuropods return a value. That is true. Thank you, compiler. When I first was learning C compilers didn't tell you this, by the way. And you spent fucking hours figuring out why your program was garbage. It was such a waste of time, guys. You cannot fucking believe, even in the early 90s, how bad it was to program in C. It's way better now. But of course, there are many more things that are equivalently stupid. So, yeah. Undeclared identifier it. Oh, and activate. I was in the right place and I moved. Like, you can't believe. I've told this story before, but it was even worse for me because I was using the wrong book. Like, ANSI was out and everybody had ANSI compilers by then. But I got the used KNRC book and was learning from that. And it looked mostly the same. I didn't know. But ANSI has function prototypes where you get the argument types in the header file, and then you actually get type checking on function arguments. KNRC has no type checking on function arguments, and so you're completely fucked, like 100% of the time. It's insane. Coding like this is Giga Chad. What is that even? What does like this even mean? I'm programming normally. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say we're going to do Cowabunga oriented programming. So every time this gets called, we should know. And then we'll go to, yeah, we're on our little test level. We're going to have to edit it a little bit. Programming without AI is the equivalent of writing assembly these days. That's what I assumed he meant, but like, dude, I've literally never seen anyone do anything good programming with AI. Like, literally 0 times. Like, dude, I kept dropping in on the Primeagen stream when they were vibe coding the fucking tower defense game. And I don't think you need to know my opinion of how that went, right? Oh, there's already a beam. We just need this. We're, what happened to my particles? Double endpoint gem. So now does that message come up when I undo? Yes. Yes. Hear the sound changing now? Now you're thinking with portals. It just makes the game that much better, okay? Okay, now we got to take out our Cowabunga. Cowabunga orient, like, people teach you all this trash, like object-oriented programming and whatever. You just need Cowabunga-oriented programming. That's all. That's all. Fix the beam type sound. Change it when necessary. Actually, though, we should do a better job of that. Here's the thing. We might, okay, here's what I'm going to do. We should move this. No, you know what? We're going to do it tonight. The line must be drawn here. this far, no further. We are gonna have ice cream. We're gonna send the email first. Then we're gonna have ice cream. Then we're gonna do the good structural thing here. So here's the thing. We put this into really do one undo. And there's one undo record that we get. We sort of pop it off the list and we process all the data in there and we say, what entities did you modify? And then we do the things, right? Okay. But if you reset the level, we're undoing maybe the same entity many times. Not a ton of times because we've done a bunch of other things, but like it could be 7 or 8 times. I don't know. And so we don't want to like spam this message or any other things that we do. Like if we move the ocean stuff into here, we don't want to spam that because that might be computationally expensive. So what we really want to do is pass this all the way out. Yes, but first we will finish our email. We will say, okay. This has been fixed. I also noticed that it wasn't changing due to undo, so I fixed that as well. Okay, good. Okay, I will now Gmail these replies. And there we go. That is tonight's audio programming. But now we're going to modify undo and stuff. Any questions about what we just did? Prime code and vibe code is way out of a wet paper bag. But like, who can? Can literally anybody on the planet Earth have been put into that room and successfully made a tower defense game with vibe coding? I mean, it wasn't just Prime. There was like 4 dudes there. Convex hull wrapping an array of 3D points. Yeah, I mean, that's the fun, like that's a known algorithm, right? It is a known result in computer science how to compute the convex hull. But there's not as many examples of it as like making shitty web pages, I guess. Cursor was a sponsor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. All right, I'm going to get the ice cream. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, any questions about what we did or about the game or about the compiler? Okay, we have our Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream. You know, back when I was still living in Florida, I wanted to do ice cream for breakfast programming streams as like a thing. Maybe I should do that here. Don't get an ice cream headache. I am an experienced ice cream eater who does not get ice cream headaches. Come on, man. Who do you think you're talking to? AI language pitch by Kotlin designer. I don't... What do you mean AI language? Like, what's it? What is the idea? I don't want to read it, but what is the idea? Programming with debugger, normal or skill issue? I think if someone doesn't use debuggers, they're probably not that good of a programmer. Because if you're a good programmer, you've been in situations where you absolutely need a debugger. You watched Link Talk, someone linked last stream, and the magic answer is basically just cache everything. All right. Well, no, what I thought he was saying, because I kind of skipped through it, because there was nothing really deep in there. But what I thought he was saying was that they were pre-linking their own stuff in order to minimize the number of relocations set to the linker, right? And or maybe not their own stuff, like pre-linking all the things they were linking against or whatever, which makes sense. But like, I don't know. I just kept skipping through the video and nothing like, you know, nothing super enlightening was said. If you already know about linkers. Linus doesn't like debuggers. Well, maybe he's the exception. Maybe he's the exception. Kuju mentioned he was very happy with the language. I'm glad. We are, of course, still improving it. But if people are happy with it already, that's great. That means they'll be more happy with it as it goes on. Where the next beta is going to drop some significant changes and information about the future roadmap. So that'll be interesting. I think people will be interested to see the next beta from now. Dude, ice cream is so good. Like, how do we have ice cream in the world? He said a bunch of total nonsense. I didn't catch any total nonsense, but again, I didn't like watch the talk. I just skipped to a bunch of points, so I might have missed whatever. I have made ice cream on a couple of occasions. I usually don't. In fact, I don't have the machine anymore. Has my LambdaConf talk been posted? Not that I know of. I don't know what the timeline is for that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed off will postfix cast users be? The next beta will not make any changes to casting yet. That'll happen a little later on. Again, casting is just syntax, and we have more important problems to solve. So we're going to be making some headway on some of the more important problems, is what I would say. Adding volatile? No. I do, maybe we would make a trailer for the compiler. I mean, if this game comes out before the compiler, which I'm not sure. Well, even if it doesn't come out, we can put it in the trailer. So there would be at least 3 released or to be released games, and probably more. So that would be good. The Johnny Ive and Sam Altman trailer. I didn't see whatever that was. I don't think Johnny Ive's a good designer at all. So, rip. I mean, I think he's good at physical materials, right? Like, he was good at making iPhones feel like valuable objects. But in terms of the functional aspect of design, I don't think he's good at all. And again, it's like AI for programming, right? Everyone who's in the cult of Johnny Ive is a good designer is telling you how good they are at design. I'm sorry, I don't mean to diss on somebody like that, but his decisions have personally made my life a lot worse than it should have been, right? So I feel entitled to comment. You know what, guys? I'm going to get some more ice cream. I'll be back in a second. Can I be more specific? Well, I've said some of these a lot of times before, but like iPhones. So let's talk about the physical part first. Ever since the early iPhones, they have always been designed to slide off your lap or any surface that is not 100% level, fall on the floor, and break. They are designed to be as slick as possible, which is not what you fucking want in something that you paid $1,000 for and that you hold in your hand. Okay? So again, the choice of materials like make it feel like a valuable object, but it's not a mistake that everybody was fucking walking around with broken iPhone screens. And everybody now uses an iPhone with a case because you can't use it without a case because it'll break. Like, that's not how it used to be. The old Nokia phones were fine. Nobody had a case for their old... Actually, a few people did. But most people didn't. Right? Okay. Then, at some point, they put him in charge of the software design, like around iOS 7. And it was a complete fucking disaster. He oversaw the whole, like, skeuomorphism is bad thing where they made all their icons nonsensical and harder to understand. And he didn't do the number one thing that you could do to make the icons more useful and improve people's ability to locate things and use the phone, which is to get rid of the fucking squircles around all the icons. Right? I mean, those were there before he was doing the software, but any good designer would get rid of those, like, immediately, because they're terrible. And just, like, the weird fonts that he chose and all that were just really kind of ugly, honestly. New iPhones are released as now even thinner. Yeah, I don't want my phone to be thinner. I want the battery to last longer so I don't have to worry about it. Keep it the same thickness, which is fine, and just put more battery. Like, everybody wants their phone battery to last longer, dude. It's like they're just making bad decisions about all this stuff. Yeah, I don't follow the MacBooks, so I don't have any opinion about the MacBooks, but I don't doubt they got better when he left. Am I iOS or Android? I am iOS, but it's mainly because the last Android phone I tried was so completely awful and unusable. Like, I couldn't even really type on it. It was so bad. I tried it for months, and then I gave up. I went back to iPhone. Dude, the iPhone 6 was the best one. Sponsored by Big Power Bank. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if he's... I mean, I'm not a Mac user, but I remember the big stink about the keyboards. If that was his fault, then that's another data point. So now, what is Johnny Ive doing at OpenAI anyway? I just heard this was a thing. I don't know what is going on there. All right, so we're gonna pass. The change flags and oh no, we're not going to pass the change flags. So we might not even need everything there anyway. So we're going to no check in this. And we're going to, this thing we're going to factor out because it's probably going to have at least 2 call sites. So here we're going to go handle undo modified entities. Let's just make, all right. Let's just make a type alias for this. Right? Okay, and then this is a table. Okay, so really do one undo is gonna take this argument. Really do one undo. So this is do one undo. So we're gonna go here. Oh, here I wanted to return the change flags. Entity change flags. Return change flags. Flags. All right, so so we're going to really do one undo there, just in case. Going to do that. Going to push, okay. And then down here, we're going to go handle undo modified entities. Manager entities modified. All right. So, you know, why are we passing a pointer to the table if we're just going to dereference the pointer? Let's do that. All right, so now we also are going to have checkpoint. Revert to most recent checkpoint. Okay. Get last undo record. Oh, we're just calling apply undo record state. All right. Which is fine. It makes sense. So we're going to put this up here. And then here we're going to go there. All right, so type mismatch. We got a pointer. You know, for messages like this, we could say, look, it's literally the same type with an extra star. Right? All right. Hey. Uh-oh. I don't hear any sound. Wait. Did I accidentally delete the thing at startup that sets this? Because I copy pasted the code out. I'm not sure if this is working, so we're just gonna redo our Cowabunga here. So when I hit reset, I want to see that change. The beam effects should get better by the time we release it. See, I didn't see that appear. Okay, so that appears to be working. Is there anything else we want to do here? I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe we take the W and play Doom. Let's see. This calls for more ice cream. I ate a lot of ice cream. You couldn't see it, but there was some ice cream. All right, what do we got here? All right, let's try. This is whatever they're selling on Steam. The question is, does it use the mouse in a modern way is my question. I never even heard of that one. All right. Okay, hold on. We need mouse. Input. It's still too fast. I'm going to turn it down on the map. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, I actually do want it faster. Wait, that's controller. Wait, what? Was I adjusting the wrong thing? I keep trying to aim up. Where's the secret door? I don't remember. Oh, it's right there. Oh my God, they made it a different color. Thank you. Dude, I am not used to not being able to aim vertically, I tell you what. Okay, we kind of survived. Wasn't great. We're saving Mars base. stuck. Ow! Right in the face. I'm glad for the redone music. How do I get out to the chain gun? Just to the right of the starting position. Which one is start? Is this the start? There's like 3 starts. Oh, there's a map now. What? Oh, maybe there always was a map and I don't remember. There always was. Okay. So we need to get the chain gun. Center Island has a secret wall. Like this thing? This is the worst part of Doom, by the way, is hitting spacebar on everything in the game. Door by the light. This light? Discolored wall outside of red doors. Other door. There. There. Where's there? The vertical light on the wall. Okay. Yeah, secrets, honestly, were not the best part of Doom. They don't really stand up, but it's fine. Alright, now how do I get down there, though? Oh, there we go. Wasn't there a backpack in the secret room? Ah. Alright. So now we just gotta exit. I don't even know where that is. Is it through here? Ow. Ow. Dude, I kind of suck at Doom. I think there's a way up there, right? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Oh! Where do you come from? Let me down. They have lots of weird, gratuitous vertical things. Alright, 10 minutes. Oh no. Ow! They got me. They got me with the barrel. Oh, dude, I ate the fireball. Dude, I can't. Oh. Wait. Is a dude shooting me from behind? Alright, we're in trouble. How do we get out there? How do we get there? There's a button. There's a button. Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, we're in trouble. Oh, I knew there was an invisible guy. Oh, we're in trouble. Game saved. We quick saved for the first time. We need the Super Ball. How do you guys think we get this Super Ball? Oh! Go into room and speed run left. Like when the door opened? Oh, there's a health. Oh, I heard that. Do I remember where the gold card key... Oh, there's blue over there. We never figured this out. Bro! I mean, maybe it's back through here, right? I mean, is that it right there? So how do I get in there? That's where the hallway is. Blue door. No, but like... Oh, maybe that was just to taunt you if you get in the pit. I don't know. I'm holding angles in Original Doom. Bro, don't tase me. So something is opening. Maybe there's a way to drain the pit? The other one? Okay, what is that, bro? So there's no switch in here or anything. I can't tell what's opening and closing when I pass here. Oh, hey, yeah. Literally right here. All right, we don't need more. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just the exit. We don't need more secrets. Let's go. Oh, I ate that. Oh no! Dude, ah! I'm gonna get bum rushed by some pinky demons. Bro. This gun kind of sucks. This song kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright. So we didn't go left in the poison pit. Where was the poison pit? Here. We went right. All right. We have a blue key. Do we know where that door is? There's an armor up there. Yeah, this song is ass. All right. We need to go out here. We never used blue card kit, did we? Oh, is this the fake exit, dude? There's one level that has a fake exit. Yellow key. I'm being taunted. They had to change this room, yeah. Well, look, if demons have politics that we don't like, I get it. Dude, I'm lost. I'm in the land of the lost. Dude, I just want to leave this level so I can get a different song. Oh my God. Oh, that hurt. All right. Doom's a pretty chill game. Easy clap. I don't know what happens if I go all the way in the hole, but I'm not going to try it. No hole. Oh shit. I hope I don't need the hazmat suit for real. Who just shot me? How do I leave? So we did yellow. There's like a door over there or something in the area. I don't know what that is. really don't want to fall in there. I forget what that is. Oh, that's invisibility, right? That wasn't very good. What good was that? I don't know where the blue key is. That's probably what the hazmat was for, honestly. If I'm being honest, and I am. Wait, there's another door in the star room. Maybe that's what the invisibility was for. Or not? Wait, did I just not notice that the whole time? Can I get back in there? This way? No. One way. Okay. Check your corners, Doom guy. Got him. Pretty chill game. Like I was saying. Wait, was that a thing in original Doom that you could get night vision? I don't remember that at all. I couldn't get out the door. All right. Oh, dude, this guy blocked me. I was like, why can't I move? Oh, there's a guy behind me. Ass. So where was the red door? Oh! Red key was by the entrance. This is a big map. I don't know, do I go across there? Why do I want a hazmat? It's probably for another pool. So let's just not worry about that yet. over here. That's probably what the hazmat's for. So let's think about that. Wait, what was in there? I should have shot that sooner. Okay, so hazmat is out here. Wait, I went the wrong way. Where did I want to go? I mean, we didn't really need the hazmat for that, right? Except as regards getting back out. Can't attack me, I'm invisible. Okay, I cleared all this. Alright. We got the blue key. Alright, where was that obvious secret door? There we go. This is annoying though, because now I don't know. Okay, I guess gray is walls I haven't seen. Oh, that was a mistake. All right. I am on ultraviolence. Or whatever is one before nightmare. What are we going to do with another invis and backpack full of ammo? So, I guess we go, oh yeah, yellow key. All right. I'm invisible. How dare you shoot me? That looked like a secret door there. Right there. Oh no, big mistake. Big mistake. There's an armor. What the dude. There was an invisible guy in front of me. Let's use something bigger for these guys. Let's just leave. I mean, this is still a really fun game. I don't know what to tell you guys. I was getting shot up there for a second. Oh, oh my God. That was not how we wanted that to go. Let's see if we can survive this. Okay, that was, we didn't need for that to happen. We need the blue man group. Oh, that's why there's a blue head in the new Doom. It's that thing. It's that orb, but they made it into a head. There's the blue man group right down there. So you got to get a hazmat and run through this tunnel and get the blue man group and then leave. Or something like that. Oh, careful with that barrel. We don't need to hit any more barrels. Oh, walked right into that. Alright, so this is where the blue key is as well. This probably gets me. Yep, that's the red door. Fuck you guys. Where was the... Yeah, it was up there. No, I mean, this is probably much smoother feeling than original Doom was, just because the frame rate's so much higher on a modern machine. But like, it plays really well, man. I don't know, it's a 30-year-old game. It's older than half the people watching the stream. I gotta stop taking so much stupid damage, though. Oh wait, we're up here again. Ow. Do not tase me, bro. Right there. Duh. Is that like literally... Oh, that was that thing. Or something, I don't know. Thing that went up. That we didn't get on. Oh my god, dude, I died. We're all the way back here. All right. We're going to pause for now. But that was fun. That was fun, dude. Better than Dark Ages. I mean, it's so hard to compare, right? Like, the fun part in the middle of Dark Ages was definitely more fun. A little bit, at least. But, like, one way of looking at a game is how good is it... like, is it, I'm at a loss for words here, but, like, is it an intact, well-made thing, or does it make a lot of mistakes, right? And I don't think original Doom here really makes hardly any mistakes, especially for the time, right? But even now, all I would say is the levels are a little too mazy. I mean, they were literally called mazes back then. They weren't levels, right? That's why it's E1, M1. It's Maze 1. But also, you know, the secrets are not great. But everything else about the game really just works. Like, it's really kind of interesting how it still works, like it's still playable and fun. Later parts of the game kind of begins to feel repetitive. Yeah, I mean, I was starting to feel a little too repetitive at that point when I stopped, right? And so comparing that to Doom the Dark Ages, I mean, Doom the Dark Ages is full of fucking mistakes, right? So, I mean, I would like in principle somehow this is a much better game. Now, of course, it's much simpler. The technology is tremendously more primitive, all these things, right? But I mean, dude, I mean, Doom was made by like 7 people or whatever, right? In a year or whatever it was, 9 months. So, like, divide how good it is by dollar of budget, right? Yeah, it's insane. I mean, imagine making anything with 6 people now, right? Imagine making literally any video game with 6 people. I mean, of course, we still see that happen sometimes, but like, what, dude? Ubisoft can't even have a meeting with only 6 people. Like, they won't even get like one line of code. Oh, I forgot to get my snack. One sec. Snack, the Dark Ages. How many people in time has gone into the block pusher? Way too much. Way, 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 way too much. The snack is a fruit bar. Apple and mango in this fruit bar. I mean, you sort of forget these things that there's basically like only 3 enemies in Doom 1 till you get to the end. I mean, there's more because, there's like pistol zombie and shotgun zombie or whatever. And there's like Pinky Demon. I think there's two strengths of Pinky Demon and then Invisible Pinky Demon. But they're minor variations of each other, right? All right, well, I think it's bedtime for me. We're hitting midnight here. Thanks for hanging out. And have a good evening. No raid tonight. We can't raid every time.